All right, this is video log 2, timestamp 23:05, so 11:05 p.m. It's getting pretty late. So I'll try to make this quick, for sure under 10 minutes. If not, maybe 5 minutes or less. So we'll see what happens. So the goal of today's log is going to be about price point of product and determining price point and what I'm doing right now. So what kind of sparked this thought today was I had two different customers reach out. They've been repeat customers from the past. I've been very supportive of the brand since the beginning. And one, I want to keep those kind of customers because they're continuing to support, and I want to give back benefit to them to let them know that I appreciate it, as well as still staying competitive with my price point and how do I continue to grow, increase margins so that could get reinvested in the company, and just basically being more efficient with how you sell your product and increase your margins. So both these customers were going to buy two, and I know from past experience of selling two, we had located a box. So I have my setup over here where we do all the packaging. So I'll grab that. This is the box that we currently use. See, this end would also collapse if I can get it to collapse. So this is the size box that we can ship 2 units of protein in. And the difference between this size box for 2 units and this size box for a single unit . So this side, now obviously this top is also going to collapse down. But as you can see, the difference in size for a single unit. So the difference in sizes. So if we sell 1 unit with the smaller box that I just showed, on average, the shipping is $9.12, and I offer free shipping as an added benefit and as an incentive to the customer to want to buy our product. If I sell 2 units at one time and package them in the larger box that I showed over there, price point goes to about $10.03 in shipping, just due to the size, orientation, just how it works with priority mail. So I can save money and shipping costs by selling 2 at a time. So how do I incentivize a customer to buy 2 units at a time versus 1 unit? Because 2 is obviously a bigger investment up front. So that would be adding a discount. And now I want to be careful not adding too many discounts. So I've watched videos and I've heard from other supplement companies that you don't want to trap yourself in being a discount brand early on. It's easy to do that, especially if you have sales and you want to get the next product order on the line, and you need to have the capital money up front in order to get that order in process. So how do you get money back into the account to make that next order? Well, you do a flash sale. If the money's not already there, flash sales, 20% off or $5 off, $10 off, and that creates a fluctuation in pricing where the customer is now going to rely on some sort of discount before they're going to make a purchase for the product. And I don't want to do that. I want to have a high quality product, and we know that, we offer a competitive price and for a high quality product, and the customer knows that throughout the year there's going to be some added benefit, but they also know that the price is already competitive for the quality of the product. So they're already very satisfied and happy with the product itself, and we don't have to rely on doing flash sales and discounts to push those sales. So I want to preface that by saying I think you have to be careful, and I have to be careful in how I promote and do discounts. That being said, in this case, I think there is an added benefit, especially where I'm at with the business and with the startup, being only a couple months in or a few months in. I think the benefit to push brand awareness, push product, and unit sales, volume of sales means more than being as aggressive on my price point and making that as maximized and as high as profit as I can. I'd rather lose a little bit of money, spend a little bit more money up front in discounts and in free shipping, create a strong customer base, and then begin to maximize profits as demand goes up and supply remains the same or goes down, essentially. So supply and demand, more demand for the same amount of supply, you can obviously increase your prices. So how am I going to do that? How am I planning to do that? So by offering a $10 discount is where I'm going to start. It's pretty, what would the word be? It's a pretty big discount, $10 off for ordering two. It definitely gives a lot back to the customer, makes it a very competitive price versus the market, and it incentivizes that customer to buy two at a time. So right now, that'd be $65.98 for 2 units up front. Usual normal price point is $37.99 for a single unit, but $37.99 times 2 with the $10 discount comes out to $65.98. Obviously, that's a big investment up front. However, that's saving the customer $10, and I'm still offering free shipping. So the free shipping plus the $10 discount doesn't counter, it doesn't counter itself out. So I would still make a bigger profit. If we're talking about profit margin, I would have a bigger margin by selling a single unit with no discount and free shipping twice. If I did that twice separately, I would make a bigger profit. However, if I can get the customer to buy 2 units at a time, it's only $1.79 difference less that I make in a margin, but I just sold 2. So I'm increasing volume and increasing sales and increasing the customer base. So in the future, sales will still be higher, and then I can begin to maximize my profits. So I guess to try to summarize and make that as clear as I can for anybody watching, I know it makes sense to me, but try to make it as clear as I can. Right now, I want to be offering a discount because it benefits me from a shipping standpoint to ship 2 at a time. It's much cheaper to ship 2 in the larger box versus 1 and 1. That being said, how do you incentivize somebody to buy 2 at one time? You have to give some sort of discount or incentive, the incentive being the discount. Obviously, you can do other things. There might be, different sample of a different product. It could be some sort of merchandise. There's different incentives, but in this case, for me, it's just a straight up discount. So offer that $10 off to get them to buy 2 at one time. I will make a tiny bit less money, but that's assuming that they would come back and buy a single product the next month. Maybe that customer buys it, they're happy with the product, but they don't come back the second month. Well, now I didn't make that second sale, so the $1.79 more that I could have made by selling it single and single is eliminated, and I only sold one unit versus making the deal a little bit sweeter for the customer and a little bit more less aggressive, less margin on my end by selling 2 at one time. So getting that 2 out the door, that means that that customer maybe is likely to come back to get that deal again, and I'm pushing more volume and more units. And over time, I need to sell 3 times as many with this deal versus just selling singles. So obviously, that's to be determined if that'll be met. If I could sell 3 times as many consistently, then the deal pays for itself. If I only see that, the customers only buy 2 times as much, or they buy it the same amount as if there was no discount, then obviously it makes more sense to continue with the same price point. So it's getting late. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. That was log number 2, trying to just document what I'm trying to think through. How am I trying to price point my product? So right now, playing with shipping costs. How can I decrease my shipping costs because I offer free shipping? And that is by shipping in a larger box, but at one time, decrease my shipping costs and incentivize the customer to buy 2 at one time by offering that $10 discount. Okay, signing off. We'll see you in the next log.